Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to BSS Online Education. This is your chemistry teacher from Campus 1, Muhammad Ismail. The topic we will discuss today is from Chapter 3, Water Pollution. So what actually water pollution or the word pollution means? Let's see. So contamination of soil, water or atmosphere by substances harmful to health is termed pollution. So anything that would harm our health and would contaminate the water will be termed as water pollution. So let's see some major causes of water pollution. For example, industrial waste. You can see a clear picture. So further, there is another major cause of it is industrial waste. So what industrial sewage or industrial waste can do? So like in some areas these waste and sewage are dumped into water, and the addition of these impurities makes water unfit for consumer or consumption. So consuming such water will do what? Will adversely affect our health. So you can see the sewage being dumped into the water from the nearby industries. So power station. So what's the work of a power station? So it actually generates electricity, but it requires water. So it raises the water from the nearby river. So what happens is that at the end of its use in the power station, the steam will have condensed as water. It will then be returned to the river. We might think this is good because water is not being wasted, but the problem is the water that returned to the river now is at high temperature than the usual temperature of the river. Now it will harm the lives of creatures that live in the river, and this kind of effect, this is known as thermal pollution, that changes the physical properties of water. So sometimes when the farmer grows crop, they use fertilizers that might wash or get into the water bodies either by rain or knowingly or unknowingly. It can happen. So that would lead to the growth of plant life in water bodies. So that would, if the plants that grows in these water bodies will absorb the oxygen, and if it increases, the amount of oxygen in the water bodies will be decreased. That will again affect the life of creatures in water. Such things should be avoided. Such tasks should be avoided to protect the water from getting polluted. Now let's see some ways how we can help prevent water from getting polluted. So industrial sewage should be treated for removal of toxic substances before they are released into water bodies. So we should always try to remove the toxic substances that will pollute the water bodies before the sewages are released in the water. Activities such as bathing animals in water bodies should be avoided. Waste materials, especially plastic bags and metal cans, should not be thrown in water bodies because water cans or plastic things, they often contain chemicals that is very harmful for the water bodies. And water being a very good absorbent, so it absorbs most of the chemicals very easily. In our life, we can follow up some steps to save water also. We know that water is very essential part of our life. So let's not leave the taps open while we brush our teeth or wash hands. Let's take the water that we require in a mug. Let's make a time limit for taking shower, so less water would be wasted. So let's use the exact amount of water while making tea or coffee. So eventually this will also save energy in terms of heat. So that should be our motto. That's what we should have learned from this chapter. Save water and save life. Okay, thank you. That's all for today.